Hello Gemini, and welcome to your November reading. I'm going to be doing a general spread focusing on career and money. I have already shuffled the cards off camera, so I'm just going to do a quick shuffle and then we're going to be getting started. These readings generally focus on career and money, but I'm actually seeing relationship popping up here. Here we have multiple relationship cards, and yeah. Okay, Gemini, even though I mostly focus on career and money in these readings, your cards are speaking a lot about a relationship. Maybe this is like where your focus is at right now. Maybe this is like, you know, like this is just what's popping up. Okay, now there's a relationship in your life. It does feel romantic. It feels like this is someone you're like in a committed relationship with, or someone you want to be in a committed relationship with. But you have a lot of like mental chatter about it. Like maybe you're having some fears pop up about like, am I good enough for this person? Is this person good enough for me? What if they do this? What if they do that? What if I do this or that? You know, like there could be past experiences that are running the show in your mind that's making you like come up with like these thoughts that aren't even like based in their own actions, but more so in your fear of what they might do in the future. You might have come into union or into a relationship with this person in the recent past, but there's something that you feel might be off, something that you feel like you might just be feeling a little disconnected from this person, or maybe like as you're going along for the ride you're realizing that maybe your priorities are not in the same places. But there might have been like a spot or two where you felt like maybe things were going to work out, or you had like a fear like maybe they thought things weren't going to be working out. But I see you both coming through the other side of these like little issues that you might have been having. You're both giving love to each other, giving love to the relationship, giving energy, growing this relationship, and I think that's maybe why you were so hit hard. If things looked like it wasn't gonna work out for a little bit, like you really took it hard. And the reason for that, oh wow, look at the divine counterpart. Okay, sure. Okay, I just gotta share this bottom deck energy because right here we have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, Gemini, this is a full-on love reading. We have divine counterparts. We have Justice, the Libra scales, which represents the 7th house of relationships and partnerships. Like, even with the 8 of Cups here, I don't feel like you're going to be leaving this relationship, or that this person is going to be leaving this relationship. What is coming through here is that there might have been things in the past that have held you back from like experiencing love or experiencing a relationship that you want, and that's what you're walking away from. This connection doesn't feel like it's going anywhere anytime soon, especially not with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands being the card of marriage, and even the Two of Cups, which is, you know, like soulmate type of energy, if you believe in that. And then the Lovers, which are also, it's the Lovers, but it's also about a choice, right? It's about the choice, because being in love with someone's not a choice, but loving someone is a choice. You know, like there's a difference, and you can choose. Like things aren't always going to be good, so you have to like make the decision to stay even when it's not, and to put in the work. But that's sort of what the card will say you are both choosing to do. And this relationship, like there's a pretty good chance, of course this is a general reading and it's not going to be for everyone, but there is a chance that like this could be the person that you end up marrying, because we do have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, so there is divine counterparts here. But the King and Queen of Swords aren't exactly the most nurturing, sort of counterparts. Yeah, like you've received this partnership, this person, this relationship is a gift from the universe, and it's your justice for some of the ways you've been treated in the past. Like you've earned your stripes with your past relationships, if that makes sense. But it's almost like you're also leaving all of that behind when you're stepping into this relationship with this person. And as it grows and as it becomes more, you're leaving behind everything else you've built. So you're not focusing on past relationships or past people. You're focusing on yourself, you're focusing on your relationship, and that's what you're building, that's what you're growing. With the Six of Wands over here, you are also, yeah, it's like almost like you've been on a quest for so long, and finally you have found the person or a person that you're meant to be with, and you feel like you are victorious, and you are. And I mean, even with the Sun here, it's this relationship is what you've been looking for. It is the happiness, but not the happiness, like it doesn't provide you with happiness. You provide yourself with happiness, but it just fills your cup, it overflows like your own heart, and you just feel like really secure and really happy and grateful as well. But with the Tower here, this isn't bad. It feels like there are some things that has been happening or has been going on in the background of your life that you are aware of, but that you have not been taking care of. So if you, let's say you have a job, the Tower, you know, I shuffled these cards before. I did not see like what was underneath it. Can you see that? Here we have the Tower, like right at the bottom, and the Tower there. As I'm talking about the Tower, like there are some things that need to change in your world, and the Tower wants to come out too. There are some things that needs to change, and this relationship is going to push you towards changing these things, whether it's comfortable for you or not. And it's not comfortable. It's not like maybe you've been very comfortable with the amount of money you're making with your job, and you're being challenged to basically just like do more, be more. And not in a sense like you are not enough or you are too much or anything like that, but just you are not happy, and this relationship is going to push you towards achieving more in your life. Like there's so much forward movement, not only in this relationship but in your career, because in your career, and this is it's your motivation. This relationship is your motivation. It is what is filling your sails. And yeah, oh my gosh, we have the Four of Wands again. Yeah, like this, you leaving behind the things that don't serve you, the things you know are not good for you, the things that you don't even want to be doing. Like if you're miserable at your job and it doesn't even pay you well, like maybe you should look for something else and walk away from that. And this relationship is going to push you towards your own potential. Oh, it's getting like chaotic up in here. Let me just real quick. Oh, we have the King of Swords again. Okay. There we are. Okay, so with the Three of Cups, like you might have met through friends, or you might like be connecting with each other through friends, or like meeting each other's friends as well. Like you could be spending quite a bit of time together, even if it's not physically, because you know, with restrictions and things like that. Like you could be hopping on a lot of calls, you could be texting each other a lot, but like there's a lot of like celebration and a lot of like having fun and like being playful with each other in the relationship. But something you have to watch out for is that you might hold on a little bit too tightly and throttling it a little bit. Like you need to allow yourself to be your own person and them to be their own person separately, and then being two separate people together, creating this relationship and creating the life that you want together. So that's just something to look out for. But yeah, there are some things that are irking you, some things in your intuition that your intuition is whispering to you, telling you about, that you might not be paying as much attention. And if you're not, like, it doesn't feel like it's red flags or like it's bad, but there are some things in your life, like foundational things, that are not gonna be working long term, especially if you're not gonna be in this type of relationship. And if you're choosing this relationship and you're choosing this future with this person, and you're not changing the things that could potentially cause problems for you two, then the universe is going to do it for you. So you have the choice to either take care of your business, or the universe will take care of it for you. But you will have to take care of your business. Like there is no other way around it. And that's what Spirit is saying as well. As I was shuffling, it's so funny, as I was shuffling the cards earlier, the stick, the oracle card deck, this soulmate relationship card came out, and I was like, no, we're not going to be doing relationships today, we're going to be doing career. And it ended up being a relationship reading it anyway. So I'm gonna have to do like a separate career reading for you, Gemini. So yeah, so your first oracle message: dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself, and see yourself succeeding. They're like, I think, coming back to like the beginning, November is going to be a challenge for you. You're going to be challenged in the space of your relationship. Like, are you willing to do the work even when things get hard, even when you feel like you can't make it work? Can you push through that? Can you manifest like the happiness that you desire without getting bogged down by like the more negative parts of it? Because we can't have the positive without the negative. Like if you want to have the positive, like you want to have the marriage, you want to have the career, you want to have the money, you also have to be able to hold the frequency of not having it. So like if you're comfortable with being single and you're comfortable being by yourself and you're happy with that, you were also able to carry like being happy in a relationship while still maintaining your individuality, because it's the dualistic nature of the energy. And if you're not comfortable in a relationship, then there's like something regarding like you being single that you have to look at, right? So like there's just like, this feels like you're just being asked to like make sure that there's balance for yourself, make sure there's enough space, and yeah, to actually manifest what you want. Like think about what you want, but of course don't emotionally like gaslight yourself or anything like that. Again, you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Like yeah, like this is something that is divinely orchestrated. This is something that has been divinely brought into your life, and even if you don't see it, like yeah, it is. And your last oracle card is yes, your intuition is correct, take action accordingly. And maybe you've been thinking, is this the person, is this someone I want to spend the rest of my life with? And you've been like, yeah, I do, but I'm not too sure. Like spend some more time with yourself and figure it out, because this is a general reading. But if you've been having like a feeling like this could be the person you end up with, like your intuition is correct. So yeah, you might be meeting your person, or you might have recently, or you will be pretty soon. This is pretty exciting for you, Gemini. Congratulations on this relationship. Have fun and have a wonderful November. I will do a separate career reading for you and upload it at a later stage. But thank you so much for being here, Gemini. Have a great day. Bye!